One issue the governor wants lawmakers to address in the special session is a pay raise for Oklahoma's teachers. While education advocates are applauding the call for teacher pay to be included, there remains widespread concern that finding the revenue to fund a salary increase in the time available for a special session may be a bridge too far.
When Donna Grottle was recognized this week as the state's newest Teacher of the Year, she didn't shy away from the difficulties confronting Oklahoma teachers.
Public education faces many challenges today, but great challenges present great opportunities.
The state's budget crisis has hit education especially hard in recent years. According to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, general formula funding, which is the primary source of state funding for schools, has been slashed by almost 27% since 2008. Meanwhile, Oklahoma continues to experience an exodus of teachers to neighboring states where salaries are higher. Grottle, who teaches environmental science at Broken Arrow High School, isn't planning on leaving Oklahoma, saying she loves the state and its students, but she also hopes lawmakers can do something about the pay issues which have led to other teachers fleeing Oklahoma, including 2016 Teacher of the Year, Sean Sheehan.
I think that they understand the situation and they've seen some of our really good high-level teachers leave the state. So I believe that they're going to work until they come up with a solution. I think they see the urgency in it.
Sean Heim, executive director of the Oklahoma State School Boards Association, says Oklahoma has failed to properly invest in education, citing the growing number of districts that have shifted to 4-day school weeks and the elimination of educational offerings such as fine arts and advanced placement classes.
The crisis in the classroom has reached that point to where I think uniformly, all Oklahomans see it. They see the issue. They know we need to pay our teachers more than the assistant manager at Panda Garden.
Heim says salary increases for teachers are long overdue, and legislators are well aware of that fact.
We can't wait until next year or even next session. We need a solution to give our current teachers hope that we're going to have a plan to increase compensation for teachers so we can compete with surrounding states. If not, we'll continue to have thousands of Oklahoma teachers go to Texas and Kansas and Arkansas.
But finding a solution is likely to be problematic. Despite repeated efforts, lawmakers failed to approve a teacher pay hike by the time the regular legislative session ended in May. Heim blames that failure on partisan politics, which he hopes will not be an issue during the special session.
We think this is an opportunity to put partisan bickering aside and create a long-term funding plan for public schools and make sure we're competitive with states around us on teacher pay.
But there are a few signs that partisan bickering will be put aside in the next few weeks. While Democrats remain a minority in the legislature, the House Democratic Caucus added one member to its ranks this week with the swearing-in of Jacob Rosecrans. Following the ceremony, the former educator from Norman said his students have lost a teacher, but have also gained an advocate for education in the legislature.
And I am here to fight for public education on every level. I am an independent voice for education. That was my tagline during the campaign, and that's exactly what I plan to do here at the state capitol as well.
The House Democratic Caucus, which now numbers 28 lawmakers with the addition of Rosecrans, insists a teacher pay hike can't be accomplished without additional tax revenue, such as raising gross production taxes or rolling back tax cuts for high-income earners, something which Republican leadership has consistently rejected. House Minority Leader Scott Inman says they're ready to push for a statewide vote on raising the gross production tax, with legislation that could send the issue to a vote of the people.
The Speaker has said that if he can't get his members to vote for the cigarette tax, that he's going to put the cigarette tax up for a vote of the people. And we think that that may be certainly a justifiable position for him. And if he's willing to let the voters decide on an increase in the cigarette tax, and we think he ought to let the voters decide on an increase in the gross production tax as well.
Meanwhile, Teacher of the Year Donna Grottle had some advice for struggling teachers who'll be watching the special session in hopes of seeing a pay raise finally go through.
To stay here and to believe and to do the best that you can do in the classroom, because sooner or later, hopefully it's not later, But sooner or later, the students that we're teaching are going to be voting, and they're going to change things.